Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another video for the channel. On this occasion, I bring you the best RPG style mods for Minecraft. Part number 2. But before starting, as always, I remind you that you can leave your like and subscribe, so you don't miss any upcoming videos. In addition to telling me what other types of mods you'd like to see next. It's up to you. What can I eat another day? So, without anything else to say, now, let's go for the video. The first mod we'll be seeing this time. It is called Fallen Adventures or Fallen Adventures. Is that from now on for our world? We will be able to find remains of former players who arrived before us. And unfortunately, for one reason or another, they left this world only, leaving his remains in different poses and places, whether in hidden places like mines, dangerous structures such as the ancient city bastions, strengths, and well, basically, in any dangerous place it will be common. Find some fallen adventurer, which will make it much more interesting. This mod is not only that, it will be something decorative. Well, many times these will have parts from your inventory, but this will depend more than anything your luck. The next mod on the list will be Bosses Rise, one of the newest. This is a video. This will consist of adding for new ones, mini bosses to your world, each one being able to appear in different biomes and sometimes even in enormous structures. The Sand Worm, a huge monster that will be able to move under the sand to create powerful attacks that will have the ability to poison. The Yeti, a dangerous and aggressive plains monster. Snowfall that will be able to move with great agility, taking the difficulty that this will have the ability to freeze. The fearsome infernal dragon that will guard a gigantic tower full of treasures and dangerous enemies, having the ability to burn and destroy you, blocks around it easily. And finally, the Knight of the Underworld, being the most powerful warrior agile that has ever existed, being almost impossible to defeat due to the hardness of its armor. Although it may possibly count with some weak point, this mob will also add new tools for you, useful when defeating each of the previous bosses. And of course, a new rolling ability that will allow you dodge attacks with great speed. The next mob we'll be looking at is called Hold My Item, which will be bringing one of the most striking features, Del Famoso action and stuff, is to show an animated object when you have it in your hand. Each one being able to show oneself in the form as striking as possible, something that without plays, it will undoubtedly give you a much more striking appearance when playing. But besides that, we'll have new and better animations with both hands when we are in first-person mode, something that will not affect the gameplay at all, but will give it a little more dynamism to your character. At some point you had wondering what they would say Minecraft mobs if they could speak. Well, let me introduce you Creature Chat, an amazing mod that makes use of artificial intelligence to give life to each one of the creatures of your world, being able to speak and create interactive chats just as if you were having a conversation with another player. The most interesting is that every creature you talk to will be totally different. Although in some cases, you continue to anger them, this will end up attacking you. Sadly, to be able to use this mod, you must have an account with OpenAI. Or failing that, enter the Discord of the creator of the mod and buy some tokens that they will give you a certain number of hours when playing. An incredible mod to create role plays, or in this case, immerse yourself in an incredible RPG-style adventure. Tired of the typical process to reach the dimension of the end where everything comes down, simply to get the classic Ender eyes. Well, if what you want is to have greater difficulty and improve the progression of your world, surely Endgame Remastered is what you are looking for. So, from now on to travel to the dimension of, and you must find at least 12 of Ender's 16 new eyes, which will be much rarer than just. Combine them with blaze powder. These can be found in all classic Minecraft structures, like the igloos and pyramids of the desert, jungle temples, In addition to others that they may also be left by creatures like the Wither or the Elderly Guardian. Now being able to have an adventure worthy of this strange and legendary dimension. And highly recommended above all, to play it on servers. And speaking of I Remember You, that you have a 20% discount with the code POORCODE. 20 for the creation of your own Minecraft server on the Olimpo hosting page. The best site today to create your server, with friends as well as being incredibly easy to use since it takes just a few minutes. You can create it and install your favorite mods in a super fast way. And the best of all is that it counts with his own YouTube channel full of tutorials from how to create your server from scratch until the installation of mods and plugins. You will have the link here below in the description. But now, yes, let's go for the next spot. The next mod on the list will be Enderman Overhaul. And it is that now, depending on the environment where we find it, his appearance and abilities will be totally different. Some even being 100% aggressive, like its classical counterpart. And surprisingly, the thing could end here. But depending on the type of Enderman that you manage to defeat will be leaving you a new variant of Ender's Pearl with new and peculiar abilities. Celestus synth is an amazing mod that will add a total of 8 new magic weapons each, with incredible fighting skills that will make them unique in their kind. The most striking thing, obviously, will be their incredible animations. Well, once you start a fight with this one, it will be a sight to behold, differing greatly of the classic battles that Minecraft has. And going a little further, each weapon will have its own combat system. If you are interested in knowing everything about this mod and the creation of these new weapons, on my channel you will find the full review. And without anything else to say, let's go for the next spot. Companions is a fairly recent mod that adds a bunch of strange new creatures of magical type that will be of enormous help for your adventure. We will have from the frog, Cornelius, who when domesticated, by feeding it with a bee, it will be able to defend us, summoning his army of frogs. The puppet hand, who will live in an old swamp house and will have the ability to handle a puppet that will help us in combat. Or even the legendary croissant dragon, that while it will not harm enemies as maybe it can give them the effect of slowness. And just like these, we will have more than 10 new creatures that will contribute something totally new, and that will make your adventure much more enjoyable. The next mod I'll be showing you is called Animation Overhaul, which possibly be one of the most basic in this video, because only we'll be adding new dynamic animations to your character, giving it much more life and expressiveness in almost any type of action that he does. Whether basic actions like running, swim, float underwater, balancing on unstable ground such as fences, walls, or even iron bars. And the list goes on and on, possibly being the best animation plugin that we have today. And finally, we will have YUNG's Cave Biomes mode. Well, if you are knowledgeable from the world of mods, it probably sounds familiar to you. A very little known mod called Alex's Caves.
Te la demo.
Well, in this case, it will be a concept, very similar only on a much smaller scale, and with a much more vanilla approach, to the point that it could easily belong to a Minecraft update. In this case, we will have 2 new caves. The ice cave that can be found in snowy biomes, and it will be a huge frozen grotto composed only by blocks of ice and other variants of this. In addition to being able to find you with the ice cubes, a unique creature that only can be found in this biome. Counterpart with the ice caves, this will be a desert type, where we will find a new type of fruit and a tameable creature that will only appear inside this cave. In addition to other uninteresting details, like from time to time, a sandstorm appears. That will make it difficult for you, the movement inside this cave. But what did you think of these mods? Which of all of them was your favorite, or the one that caught your attention the most? What other kind of themed mod, RPG, would you add to the list, or also what other kind of mod you would like it to appear in an upcoming video? I'll be reading in the comments. And well guys, I hope you liked it, that you had fun. That's the most important thing for me. If you like the video, I will ask you to please leave. You like and comment. What did you think of this video? What other types of videos would you like to see on the channel? And also subscribe. That is very important. Remember never to brush your teeth with a blender. And see you in the next video. Bye.